fulfilling a duty. What was her duty? Because Pruthu Maharaj wanted to order Mother Earth that to supply all the necessary food grains to the citizens. Because Brahmaji created all the food grains necessary for the maintenance of all citizens. However, Mother Earth was not supplying them. So Prithvi Maharaj wanted to know the reason why Mother Earth is not supplying the necessary food grains for the consumptions of everyone. So the citizens were starving. Prithvi Maharaj decided to punish the Mother Earth. So he opened his bows and arrow. Seeing that Prithvi Maharaj is opening the weapon, Mother Earth, out of fear, took the form of a cow and started fleeing. So Prithvi Maharaj told, if you do not stand in front of me, then I will break you into the pieces. Now Mother Earth replying that all the people along with Prithvi Maharaj and his kingdom are standing upon her. If she was broken into pieces, then nobody could stand upon her and everybody would be downing. So earth is compared to a boat, just like in Karana Sagara or Garbhodaka Sagara. In the Karana Sagara, all the Brahmandas are floating. On Garbhodaka Sagara, all the planets are resting by the power of Supreme Personality of Godhead in the stem. So if the sky will be considered as ocean, then earth is like a boat who is floating on the air, which is like ocean. So Mother Earth is replying that if I am broken into pieces, then nobody can stand. So everybody will be drowned. So from the air they will fall down and they will be drowned into Garbhodak ocean. So nobody will be able to survive. So Garbha water is beneath the entire planetary system. You can see the Garbhodak ocean. Lord Vishnu lies on the Garbhodak ocean, and from his abdomen the lotus stem grows, top of which is Brahmaloka, in between all the 14 lokas. Patala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Talatala, Suttala, Vittala, Attala. These are the 7 planets below the earth. If earth is not sustained, then earthenly living beings will not be able to sustain. So that is the argument Mother Earth putting in front of King Pruthu. The reply of Pruthu Maharaj is that the order has been given by Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of Pruthu Maharaj here. As a demigod, Mother Earth receives the shares of the yajna. All the other demigods also receive the shares of their yagya. So in return, they also should produce the necessities for which they were assigned. Like Indra was assigned to give rain. Similarly, Mother Earth is assigned to give foodstuffs, sufficient foodstuffs required. If somebody is not doing her duty, then she must be punished. That is the argument Pruthumar is giving. If if Mother Earth is not fulfilling the duty, even though the citizens are doing their duty, they are performing yagya and giving the shares. They are not at blame because of not doing their duty. Citizens are doing their duty. So everybody should be abide by their duty. So Mother Earth also should abide by the duty to give sufficient food grains to the people who are religious. Mother Earth claims that she is innocent and sinless. She has nothing sin. So any woman, cow, they must not be killed. But King's reply is that she has disobeyed the order to give or produce sufficient grains. However, Mother Earth is not obliged to the order, so Prithu Maharaj was ready to punish her. So anyone who is not doing his duty, assigned religious duty, he is to be punished in the Narakaloka as explained in Garuda Purana. So anyone who has, like government officials or others, they have been assigned their duties to supply the necessities to the citizens as per their qualifications. If they take bribes in return, or if they utilize the resource of public for their own personal gratifications, depriving from their actual shares, then they will be punished in Kumbhipaka. So Prithu Maharaj is putting the argument that you are not doing your duty, so you must be punishable. So Mother Earth is compared to cow. So when cow is supplied with grasses, cow should be able to give milk through yagya. Rain comes through rain. The foodstuff should grow, like vegetation should grow, and through the vegetations, living being will survive. That is the principle. So here, the peoples are doing yagya, means they are supplying the grass to the cow, but the cow is not giving the milk. So the cow is the culprit here. So Earth's failure to produce food grains is equal to cow not giving the milk, because Mother Earth has taken the form of cow. So what is the conclusion here? That if anybody is not duty bound, is not responsible, then everything will be in chaos. So we also have some responsibility. The cosmic principles are always interconnected. For a healthy life and a Krishna conscious life. So human being are exploiting in many way the cosmic balance through industry, energy production, transport, artificial agriculture, buildings, etc. So they are not taking care of water, air, soil, minerals, plants, and animals. In return, the air pollutant, water pollutant, soil pollutant, radioactive waste, other toxic minerals made the earth unsuitable for human living. That is the current situations. Everybody must be duty bound. Every citizen, they have a responsibility toward the earth, toward the environment, towards other living being. What Vyasadeva explains that para upakara, that is called punya. Para pidana is called papa. That is the essence to understand. That when by your activity is somebody is getting suffered, Mother Earth is getting suffered, environment is getting suffered. Definitely that is the sinful life. And all the sinful life lead to destruction. So it is essential that everyone should abide by the duty they must do for the society, for themselves, and for everyone else. Mother Earth was having the duty to supply the foodstuffs because the people who were taking the foodstuffs were engaging themselves only for sense gratifications. Mother Earth started hiding the grains. So the duty of Mother Earth is to supply food. The duty of individual is to cultivate Krishna consciousness, to devote himself to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Just like if a son is become arrogant, not following the orders of parents, and exploiting, become too much nutty, and do not follow religious principles, become wicked with weak associations or whatever. So sometimes mother do not give food to the son, possible to chastise the son. So these people who are not following the Vedic principles, we are chastised by Mother Earth. So Mother Earth hidden the opulences. So now in the terms of advancement of science, the exploitations of Mother Earth is at peak level. So that causes big trouble to the existence of human beings. And when human beings are not abide by the principles that is conducive for animal, birds, beasts, and environment such as air, clean air, unpolluted air, clean water, clean soil, whose responsibility are all these to maintain a clean environment, unpolluted soil, water, and air is all human beings are responsible, and that is to be driven by the leaders. governed by the policies. So, in the name of modern scientific advancement, with little knowledge about the facts that the environment is ruined by the so called mental agitations of the people to get immediate pleasure, they exploits the environments. Being trained in the culture of true science that brings a healthy life for all living entity is of paramount importance. Such religious leaders must ensure in the global conferences and global meets like United Nations with high importance, not with sometimes they speak and some other day they forget. No proper actions are being taken. And the present situation is that Delhi air pollution is a big worries. Now government has to give work from home. So this kind of situation arises everywhere in the world when we are not responsible, we are not duty bound, when we forget the ultimate objective of human form of life is to go back Godhead. When we forget the ultimate duty to worship Supreme Personality of Godhead in all our activities, then our senses will be agitated to collect only sense gratifications. And in order to get sense gratifications, it can spoil the existing resources which gradually become unsuitable for future generations because of the exploitations. This level of training is not supplied in the modern education system, even though there are subjects, but practicing this culture, experiential culture, is not being available. The teachers themselves are not the practitioner. What impact they will do upon the fellow students? Vedic principles are taught by self experiences by the sages. So it is important the teachers are being trained in practicing the culture of knowledge, which can lead a healthy life for all at present and in unlimited future. If the environment is ruined, if the society is not trained on the ultimate meaning and purpose of human form of life and their existence, then definitely we ourselves are already in trouble and our future generation will not be able to survive. So the symbiosis, keeping the aim and purpose of human form of life to cultivate Krishna consciousness as the highest priority, it is the duty of everybody to be trained on value education and character educations by practice with the expert teacher who himself practices. We can bring a difference to the world. Otherwise, the world is moving with a horrible speed towards restrictions. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Hare Krishna.